interceptions. Just what have you seen from them so far?
Just from what we've seen so far, they are very good defense. Number one defense in the FCS. Up front, they've been getting a lot of tackles for loss. They've been doing really good. And in the back end, like you said, they leading the country in interceptions. I think it's 26, something like that. So I mean, they're a really solid defense. So yeah.
You had another opportunity for kind of an end-around run. What's it like taking those, and how much do you enjoy kind of that opportunity?
I love it because it reminds me, like, park ball, like stuff I've been doing my whole life. So it's just fun because it gives me like a nostalgic feeling.
And offensively, you guys put up 42 points. What do you think was so key in the performance against LSU?
I would definitely say just not making mistakes, just doing the little stuff right. Going into the game, we knew it was gonna be a little wet. So just focusing on being 1-0 each play, and just making sure to do the little stuff right.
Actually, it was a little damp at the point that you had that deep ball that went through your hands. Was it something you wish you could have back, or what kind of happened there?
I mean, most definitely. You never want to be in that situation. All I was thinking when I was going to get it was I gotta get it, and then I just lost focus, and it happened. But we won, so I wasn't really tripping.
And as far as just managing a freshman season, obviously you played football for a long time, but college football, what have you found more difficult than you imagined kind of at this point in the season, or what's maybe been easier than you expected?
I mean, probably the hardest thing to focus on is just understanding your body. Like, because, we done played some difficult games, some teams hit hard, I mean, all that stuff. So you got to understand when your body trying to tell you something and when you need to get in the cold tub, when you need to. And every day you got to sharpen up your tools. But they ain't going to work on Saturday, so.
What's been the message from coaches this week coming off a big win, knowing that you had the big win against Georgia and that things didn't go well after that?
I mean, from now on, we just know we got to go 1-0 each week. That's been the main focus. Not even like CJ and Coach Shepard, the memo has been nameless, faceless opponent. So that's how we're going in the air week and just focusing on that.
How easy or hard is that to do? Just because obviously you know who you are playing every week. Like, how easy or hard is it to adapt that mindset?
I mean, I feel like once you commit to it, because we've been saying it for the past couple of weeks, and you hear it every single day, all day. So you don't even it's gotten to the point where we don't even put the faces of the players that's in the secondary. We don't even put them on the board no more, just because nameless, faceless opponent, and we focusing on us. And when we focus on us, we feel like we're the best offense, the best team in the country.
Do you still have numbers, or do you have any identification?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we know their stat, we know who they are, but we don't focus on that. We just focus on us and executing their play.
Yeah, and when you guys, I think the Coach Board talked about backs against the wall, scratch and claw kind of thing. How have you adapted that personally?
I mean, it's not the first time in my life that my back's been against the wall. So it hasn't been anything too difficult. Just understanding the situation and understanding what we got to do.
A couple weeks ago, Tyler Booker said that there's been a few leaders that have kind of stepped up in his place whenever he gets drafted, of course. Who in the receiver room have you really seen build you up?
I mean, we got a couple guys, Kendrick, K-Law, he always leads by example. He's not as much as a vocal guy, but when he does, you got to respect it. Germ, he's kind of the same way. And I catch myself, trying to be more vocal just because, I mean, leadership doesn't have an age on it. So, got to do what I got to do. Because, like Book said, he ain't going to be here next year, Lord willing. So somebody got to step up.
And for the freshmen next year, you're going to kind of use that experience with them.
Definitely, yeah.
What was the environment like for you on Saturday?
It was crazy. I mean, it was loud, but I think it was a difference. Me and some of the guys were talking about the difference between Tennessee loud and they're loud, but both of them was really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crazy environment to be a part of.
Coach DeMore was talking about handling success well. What does that look like for you, and what has he kind of been preaching today in practice to execute that going into Mercer?
Just like I said, the nameless, faceless opponent. Just focusing on us, because we know we gotta finish out the rest of the regular season strong, and that's the reality of it. So that's what we're focusing on.
What were your thoughts on Jalen's performance on Saturday?
He a baller. He a dog. That's all I can say. And, we on the sideline. He like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get. I'm like, bro, look at your stat. Like, we don't care. We winning. Like, so, you know, we just proud and happy for him and glad to be a part of his team.
My last question, the nails. They look a little Mardi Gras colors.
Yeah,
Can
you
you
know,
talk about those?
Yeah, we got Mardi Gras at the crib. We the real Mardi Gras, Mobile, Alabama. Don't let them fool y'all. So, you know, I just had to show my love for my city.
What's it like silencing a crowd like that? That's 102,000 people at night.
It was crazy just to see, like, especially once it got to the fourth quarter and they weren't even there no more. I was like, dang, we did it, y'all. So, you know, just to be a part of something like that, it was honestly a blessing.
The deep shot in that game.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like you got underneath it. The ball just slipped through. Like, what was kind of your perspective on that? What happened?
You know, I was running after it, and I thought I had it, but I didn't. That's the reality. You know, I thought I had it, and you know, I didn't want to, cause I wanted to score like really bad. So I was trying to like dive, but when I dove, I left the ball. So that's what happened.
Yeah, I know Jalen really good at the deep ball. Just maybe struggled just with connecting the last few weeks. Just is that like a weird hiccup thing, or what do you think's attributed to that?
I mean, you know, it's a part of football, and you know that's the fun part, because you know stuff like that happens, and you know we got to figure out how to fix it. And you know we've been fixing it at practice, and we're gonna be clicking.
Yeah, could a game like this week maybe help get the deep ball back on track a little bit?
Definitely. I mean, you know, it don't just have to be this week, but you know, any week. You know, it's just a matter of us being on the same page at all times, and we are.
You and Jeremiah Smith of Ohio State have been like widely considered as the two best freshman receivers. What have you really seen from him, if anything at all?
You know, I just, whenever I have time, you know, I watch, you know, their game if we're not playing. So I just been seeing him ball a lot, you know, just doing what, you know, I'm proud of him, because we've talked here and there. So, and like I said before, like we met up on a visit one time and worked out together. So it's just cool to see, you know, somebody like that, you know, like me and him, we like kind of the same. So it's just cool to see him ball out like that.
And just to have like you two being kind of like, that's not necessarily the future of college football, but like you guys are definitely getting in that category. How does it feel to just kind of have not necessarily that pressure, but those expectations?
And I think you probably say the same thing. It's more of a privilege, you know, it's an honor to, you know, even be considered to be that. So I think, I know for me at least, you know, I'm just trying to do what I can do best to get better, and I think the rest will take care of itself.
Thanks, Ryan.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank y'all.